I'm excited to introduce Sarah Desrosiers, and I hope you enjoy meeting her as much as I enjoyed interviewing her.
It's Sarah Desrosiers, spelled Sarah Desrosiers. So I was 19 when my mom died. She was ill, but she got sick very suddenly, and she got admitted to the hospital on September 28th, and then October 18th she was gone. And so after she passed, it was just kind of me and my sister Beki, who was also a volunteer. She's 15 at the time. And we just kind of stuck together. She made us promise, take care of each other. It always gets me upset when I say that, but it's true, and we have. And that's kind of what we did. We stuck together and we just kind of muscled through it. The show must go on. And one thing that really touched me about Valerie's house was your vision that no child grieves alone, because we were very much alone. We were so alone. It felt like we were on an island in the middle of the ocean, all by ourselves, and nobody could understand. And so it was very, very tough, and it's been 20 years since my mom's been gone. And we just recently, my sister and I, actually being in Valerie's house as volunteers has really helped us start talking about it more and coming to grips with it. And it took 20 years, but that's the magic of this house. In 2016, I remember, and like I said, I saw the vision and I said, oh my gosh, it's speaking to me. So I actually went down and took a tour of your first home, and it was wonderful. I wasn't ready. I probably was, but in my mind I was like, oh no, I'm too busy. But I think I was a little afraid to volunteer because I hadn't come to grips with my own grief, and I wasn't sure how much of a benefit I would be to help children if I could barely help myself, right? And so then I saw that you all were coming to Punta Gorda, and that was it. I said, God put this in front of me. I have to do something. And I remember that you and I talked, and it was just, this is something I have to do. And it's been, no, I haven't looked back since. It's been great. Well, I'm so excited I have the opportunity to help you guys grow, and that's the forefront of my mind, is helping us grow. So we're new in Charlotte County, great, we're well established in Lee and Collier, but there's still so much more growth that we can do. There's so many more children that we can help. I think I saw some of the stats the other day. There was 4,000 children in Charlotte County alone in 2019. And so there's so many families we can help. And so my goals and my role here as the Development and Communications Coordinator is to help spread the word, do what we can to raise what we need to so we can grow and help as many children and family members of Southwest Florida as we can. It breaks my heart, and it just further makes me realize that this is where I need to be, because there's so many people to help. And what have I learned in my career? What have I learned in everything that I've done and through my grief journey? How can I use all of that, put it all together to help these kids? I feel like that's just the bottom line. I mean, that's what we all strive to do, is to make a difference. And if I can use that terrible experience that I've gone through to help another child see that, look, there is another side to this. You can grow up and be successful and give back to your community. This loss is not going to stop you from living your dreams. That's all I could ever ask for. I love being in a group. I was honestly nervous because I wasn't sure what to expect, of course, when you first start volunteering, but we have such great training here. I felt like I had the tools, I was ready to go. The kids were great. We really related to them. My sister is also a volunteer in the teen group too. I was so excited we get to do this together. She's also connected with the kids as well. They're the same age that she was. So it's been really nice to share and to hear from them. I've learned so much from those kids and how resilient and strong that they are, and what they've been going through. It's been wonderful. I love going to group and hearing how they're benefiting from just being part of the group. For instance, as you know, we check in every group. 1 to 10, how we're feeling. Some kids will come in and they'll say, oh, I'm a -4 today, or I'm just a 1. And we'll say, well, I'm so glad you're here, but you made it. That's amazing. Thank you so much for being here. And so they're kind of down when they get there, but at the end, they're smiling, they're laughing, they're interacting with each other. It's really nice to see. It does, especially the teenagers, for sure, because I know, what we went through, you don't want to talk about it. But that's, again, the magic of Valerie's house. You're in a safe place with people that truly understand. And so I think that's what just makes them feel it's safe and it's okay for them to open up. But it's great to see them do that because they have to. It's important. Sure, absolutely. Well, there's always a place for you here to help. There's always something that we could use help with, whether it's helping spread the word monetarily, with your time, in-kind donations, anything like that. There's nothing too small that won't help our mission get in front of as many people as possible. So for anybody out there that's maybe on the fence, not quite sure, just get with us. Get in touch with me, get in touch with you, get in touch with somebody here, and just come into the house. Let's take a tour. We'd love to show you everything about this house and what we're doing. And then whatever at your comfort level that you want to help, that's what we're excited about. So just make the call. Just do what I did, just make one small step, and then it's amazing what opens up. Oh, absolutely. There's so many different places. Of course, our Charlotte County expansion. We're going to be building our main headquarters here in Fort Myers, which is very exciting. There's also family funds that helps people with funeral expenses, rent, things like that. We love to try to help our families as much as possible. Even as small, and it's not even small, but even hosting dinner when we're able to do that with our in-person groups. If you want to volunteer your time as a volunteer, if you want to, again, just help us spread the word, there's so many options. And then, of course, if you want to just be a monetary donor, we could always use the help to really just get where we need to go. I'm just feel very blessed that I have this opportunity, and again, to use everything that, life is so funny, and it gives us so many opportunities. You just have to have your heart open to receive those opportunities, and I just really feel thankful that I'm here.